Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Bruh. Okay, so movie.
Oh my god,
Movie.
no, no
Wow.
way, no way. And the
Losing my
fact that
shit
this was
on the
Caroline's
pod.
idea, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, let's all thank Carolyn Lawrence. Oh my fucking god.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Carolyn
Carolyn.
Lawrence.
Okay, like imagine like she saw like the fact that Moralton has gotten so much videos attention lately, so she was like, maybe it's the perfect time to make a movie.
Yes.
I don't we don't know how to function right now. Like we've just been like on a voice call for the past however many minutes, just saying over and over again that we can't believe this is happening and we don't know what to do with ourselves.
Holy fuck, bruh. When I saw that,
The fact that you spotted that so early too. Hello, we're doing an impromptu Moralton University recording with all the members. Hello.
Hi. I'm so sorry. I gotta sound like ass and cheeks right now.
We're all gonna sound like ass.
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Oh my
This is
God.
what you guys get. This is what our mics sound like when we're excited.
Yeah. Like we're just
I'm
riding the high of this Dino post.
It's so exciting on its own, but I'm also so excited to see the whole community come together. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, Dino posted this today and he asked his audience, he asked the fans of Moral Oral if we'd like to see a movie. And I
Of
feel
course
like
we
all of
could.
them want to see a movie.
Exactly.
Like I feel like Adult Swim could get behind this because like they post about Moral Oral like pretty frequently. Like
I
they
think
did that
would
whole
be
Mother's Day
foolish.
post and
They
it was
would-
like yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was done.
Oh, they would be foolish to not pick this up with the amount of buzz that had been around the show in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Dino was trying to do it again. I don't think he's tried that for a little bit. I know people had been messaging him like crazy in 2023 and that he had to make that post about it. But, like, I think this time he really, really wants to do it. And I don't see why Adult Swim would have any reason to deny him that.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
like-
obviously,
like, I-
Adult Swim is posting about it. It's like they're trying to bring attention to Moral Oral, even though like the show ended.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
And
I
it's
think like the people behind it will notice if people are directly calling out the hypocrisy of ignoring it.
Yeah, and it's like there are so many people that still care about this show. Like if you write a polite note or like a polite letter like through this feedback thing or whatever channels that you know we can access to be able to send these kind of information and just let people know that we want to see this. Like obviously don't be dicks about it, but like
So it's not just that, you know, whatever noise you can make about the show on your own time, you know, make fan art and you know, talk about it and talk about how much you love it. And that people, they see when people are talking about something and they see, you know, the statistics, and that makes them want to throw money at it.
Yeah.
So
like,
right now, you know, if Dino's on board with making a movie, and presumably he finished the script today, just based on that post. So, you know, if he's ready to make a movie, all he needs is for the executive to say, yeah, let's do it, and they can go for it.
Yeah, like show, you know, like we're saying, like show how much you love Moral Oral and like wait, don't go like spam Dino. Like don't that's not that's
no,
not
it's
cool.
not
Don't go
go
do that.
spam Adult Swim's social media. Go tell them how much you love Moral Oral and how much you want to see this movie.
Yeah, be respectful. Go back to all their fan cams and talk about how, you know, we want to see more of this.
Yeah.
I ended my post with like the "what would Oral do" thing is like a kind of tongue in cheek joke, but that could be a hashtag.
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
Oral wants to see the movie.
Generate buzz of this
Exactly.
on every platform. Get people to talk about this.
But yeah, like interact with Adult Swim on like their Moral Oral posts. Like they
reach out on all social medias, you know, like that's what generates buzz nowadays anyway. Like freaking I don't know, maybe we do some sort of hashtag or something, get people to post about Moral Oral, just repost your fan art, do whatever. Like show that there's a lot of love and care that all these fans of the show like put into their work, and that the show really, really affected them in a positive way. And
And don't just like put your own stuff out, but share other people's stuff and just get all this buzz going. Put the numbers into fan art, put the fan art out there. Yell about how much you love it. Send the fan art at Adult Swim. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, unfortunately, to get backing for it, like, it's all about profit. They want to, like, no, is this going to be profitable for us? Like, so they've got to know. They
really want to know that people are going to show up for this.
Yeah. But, like, I just want to see this movie so bad because, like, obviously in our videos we talk all the time about how much potential the show had that was lost with it being canceled, and it's just we don't know what this movie would be, but like we have like the chance to see all of these ideas that got lost, or maybe some really cool new ideas that Dino has, and I think it would just be such a shame if this didn't come to fruition and we didn't get to see it.
Absolutely. And we have those people in our audience who their introduction to the show was through us. And some of them, they haven't watched the show yet, but they do watch us.
Yeah.
So, if we get the movie, you get even more stuff to learn.
And I do think, there's so many things, like Ellie was saying, there's so many things that we didn't get to see, and we can speculate about things all day that we want, but like people like Carolyn, like I'm pretty sure she knew what was happening, like to some extent. Like Dino must have told her about certain things because she was really pushing for this, and I think really she is a big factor as to maybe why Dino would have been convinced to do this in the first place. So
yeah. And she's like spoken about how she wanted more for Orel, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She
talked about it on her interview with Team Orel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Like it would just be so amazing to see these characters get like a more complete arc.
Yes.
I just like, obviously we've spoken so many times about how we don't love Honor as an ending. It would just be so great to see a more complete idea of what these characters were supposed to have. And like we're like, obviously this is like jumping way ahead, but it's so cool to think that if this movie gets picked up, and if it does well, like the possibility that could become like a season 4 or season 5, like that's just
oh my gosh.
Yeah, obviously that's like jumping way far ahead, and if this movie is like all we get, then like I'm so happy with that. But like, the idea that we could get,
I just want to see more.
Yeah, I'm happy to see whatever Dino wants to show us. Even if none of the ideas that were spoken about that were scrapped are adapted into whatever he's worked on here, I'm just thankful that he's gotten a second wind with his ideas for the series and that he's writing for it again. That's just amazing to me.
Yes.
Well, maybe he has like a better idea than we ever expected, like ever talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah. I also wonder if
the most important thing is to stay hopeful.
Yeah. I also wonder if because such a huge part of Moral Orel was it being like a satire on Christian conservatism. I wonder if, the world right now is kind of given him some inspiration and got him back into writing for it.
That's a good point.
That makes a lot of sense.
That seems very apt.
Yeah.
The world needed Orel in the early 2000s, and we need him again.
Yeah. We need him.
What would Orel do? What would Orel do?
Yes. Hashtag what would Orel do?
Oh, wow.
I'm just like blown away, like completely. Yeah. It's just not something I expected at all. So
this is crazy.
I mean, of course, we're always wishing for this kind of thing, but for it to actually happen, like when that actually does happen, it really does kind of take you off guard.
Yeah. Like I've always kind of gone on the assumption that like Dino's done with this.
Yeah, well, he said it. He said that more than like once. Like I'm done with Orel. Don't talk to me about it.
I was looking at the post he made responding to that one person in DMs. He's like, maybe if I'm desperate and hungry. And somebody in the comments is like, please become desperate and hungry.
Oh, no. Oh, this doesn't seem like that. He seems genuinely inspired.
Yeah.
He seems like he's
Exactly.
been in a good place for a while now. So like he's been in New York for a while, and they moved Starburns up there. And he says this was based on an idea by Carolyn. So I think this is like coming genuinely from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
And like
amazing.
Carolyn, I trust her vision for Oral.
Yeah, and we
Yes.
Was
already
storming
know.
the Capitol worth it, Jay?
And we already know that speaking of that, we already know that that obviously Scott would be on board with this. I mean, I know he hasn't had an interview that has spoken about that, but obviously Scott, I would assume because of how much work he does with Dino, that he'd be on board with this. And we already know that Carolyn and Britta have said that if Dino was doing it, they would also want to return for that. So
Yes.
it's a very big deal.
Yeah, and
Very cool.
they just got to find a coach stop for him.
It would be kind of sad if he wasn't in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Scott
can't
was
imagine
getting
he
pretty
wasn't
good at
there.
voicing him towards the end.
You know, I almost wonder, this is on Bob's Burgers, they ended up recasting Jimmy Pesto, and I wonder it would be really funny if they got the guy who they recasted for Jimmy Pesto to do Coach Stop 3.
Oh my
If he said,
God.
I haven't heard of the. I gotta I gotta like do a watch through of Bob's Burgers. But if he sounds similar enough, that could be
He does.
possible.
He sounds really similar.
Like,
So
hey, guy, we have a task for you. Can we hear your best villainous gay laugh?
I don't know. I think Scott could probably do it.
I think Scott
Yeah.
was getting a lot better towards the end of the
Yeah.
series at doing the voice.
yeah. Yeah, and we would again get Scott Adsit being in love with Scott Adsit.
One would hope.
One would hope.
Let's
That-
get the
that's
divorce,
on my
guys.
wish list for the movie.
Manifest divorce. Everybody in the comments, manifest the divorce.
Yes.
Let's not make sure that we continue this series with misery and unsatisfactory endings.
Or at least not that they'll end it with more misery and unsatisfactory endings.
No, we want the
Exactly.
misery. We want the misery all the way up until that last juicy moment. So
yeah, we just want a repeat of fucking arc, guys. We just want all that. We just want.
It's up to you guys to help Moralton University win its prayer bee.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Did we even like speak? We were kind of like just going off of like emotion. Did we even like explain what we were getting excited about? Like specifically, did we like? I feel like we need to at least like start it by somebody explaining what happened, like in a cohesive way, like one person.
Okay, so on his Instagram, like an hour ago, maybe not even, Dino posted that he's been apparently working on a script for a Moral Oral movie. The caption for the post is, "Who wants to see a Moral Oral movie? No one bought it yet, and I haven't gotten approval by the actual owners, but I got excited about an idea. Thanks to Oral, him, parentheses, herself, Carolyn Lawrence, for suggesting we do this." So, you know, there's a clear possibility that we could get a Moral Oral movie. It's just a matter of will someone pick it up?
Also, another thing that I think, I don't know how relevant this is, but 3 days ago, Dino posted a listicle where Moral Oral was listed as #1 in the 10 best stop motion shows of all time.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes,
that was.
I think Scott also interacted with that post, or he sent it to
Yeah,
Dino.
Dino's caption for it was, as Scott Adsit said, "When he sent this to me, it took merely 20 years."
Oh my God.
But it's like so amazing to see Moral Oral get its flowers like that, and
Exactly.
just the possibility that it could come back with a movie, and it's just, oh my God, it makes me so happy because like it is such a work of art, and like I feel like it's been underappreciated for so long.
Exactly.
Like, oh my gosh, the fact that we might get it back.
I know.
Oh, I could cry.
I know.
So happy.
I think we're all like literally feeling emotionally like on high right now. But
Yeah.
We didn't set out to get the show rebooted or to get it a movie,
I mean,
but this is like, I'm glad that all our yammering about it has helped lead to this.
Yeah, like I'm just happy that we're able to express our love for the show in a positive way. and people are growing a community around us, and that's amazing. We really appreciate all the support, but at the end of the day, like we're doing this because we have such a deep set passion for the show and everything that has been made around it. And so of course we're just more than happy to see more of what's sorry, I'm not being very eloquent today. I'm very overwhelmed.
This is really good. You're good. Also to the we always see a lot of people in our comments saying they really like our videos, but they haven't watched the show. Please go watch the show. Like, engaging with it and like really getting into it, and then being able to, talk about it with people, and kind of getting that spotlight on it. That's what's gonna really drive Adult Swim or whoever to pick up this movie.
Exactly. If you guys are gonna do a watch through for the first time, I highly recommend that you colloquially, not just on Twitter, of course, but live tweet your thoughts, so to speak. Like, oh, I just saw this episode for the first time. This is how it made me feel. I'd love to see more of the story.
Yeah, create buzz around the show, like use hashtags about it, get it trending and get people's eyes on it again. Like it happened back in 2023, it can happen again in 2025. Like we need it now more than ever in this social climate and political climate.